Hello, everyone. We are pleased to present our new product, Skinosal. We are going to talk about allergies and the benefit of probiotics in allergies. We will then present you our new Skinosal product, its formulation, and scientific evidence of the chosen ingredients. We will also present the first results of our preclinical study and an overview of our marketing materials. Let's talk about allergies. Allergy results from a dysregulation of the immune system responsible for a loss of tolerance to substances, allergens, encountered in daily life. Some general information about allergies. The WHO classifies allergy as the fourth chronic disease worldwide. In addition, the WHO estimates that half of the population could suffer from allergies in 2050. Currently, 30 to 40% of the world's population suffers from some form of allergy, and this prevalence continues to increase. It is estimated that there are 235 million people who suffer from asthma worldwide. Overall, the prevalence of asthma is around 11.5% of the world population. In addition, a certain number of environmental factors play a role in allergy, so global warming will lead to an increase in the pollination period and therefore increase the most allergenic periods. Air pollution also plays a role in allergy, as well as changing eating habits and overuse of medications. The allergy treatment market is also a growing market, as this market study shows. The current market is estimated at more than $20 billion, and it is estimated that this market will reach $31 billion in 2029, with annual growth of more than 8%. The fastest growing regions are Asia and the Pacific, and the largest market is in North America. But how does allergy work? Our B cells, in the presence of an allergen, will excrete immunoglobulin E antibodies. These IgE will attach to mast cell receptors, which, in the presence of this allergen again, will release histamine, and it is this histamine released by our mast cells which will produce this allergic reaction. The most common allergens are medications, pollen, food, insect stings or bites, latex, mold, and pets. In our video, we will talk more specifically about two well-known allergic reactions, which are allergic rhinitis or hay fever and atopic dermatitis or eczema. Allergic rhinitis is a widespread condition triggered by airborne allergens, leading to symptoms like nasal congestion and sneezing that affect daily life. Allergic rhinitis or hay fever is caused by allergens present in the air and which release histamine into the body. Rhinitis produces reactions such as nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, or itching. Most types of rhinitis are caused by inflammation and are associated with ENT symptoms. It is estimated that 25% of the population is affected by this problem. Atopic dermatitis or eczema, on the other hand, is caused by a combination of immune system activation, genetics, environmental triggers, and stress. It is an excessive reaction to small irritants and will lead to inflammation of the skin. There is a genetic component to eczema and atopic dermatitis, so if your family has the problem, you are more likely to experience it as well. It should also be noted that 1 in 10 children is affected by this problem. Now let's talk about our product Bellavie Skinosal. Here is a short video introducing the product. As the video shown, our microbiota also plays an important role in this allergic reaction. Thus, in the context of dysbiosis, that is to say an imbalance in the composition or diversity of our intestinal microbiota, the permeability of our intestinal wall can lead to the penetration of metabolites and microbial molecules into the body and induce an immune response by lowering tolerance to certain allergens and increasing inflammatory reactions, leading to allergic diseases. As this slide shows, with a balanced and diversified microbiota on the left with a well-developed intestinal barrier, or on the right, an unbalanced microbiota with greater intestinal permeability, the immune reactions will be different. On the left, this intact intestinal barrier will preserve the balance of Th2 and Th1 cytokines produced by T cells. While on the right, in the event of dysbiosis, this Th1-Th2 balance will no longer be preserved. There will be an overproduction of Th2 cytokines compared to Th1 cytokines. It is this Th1-Th2 balance that will need to be restored. The composition of Skinosal was established after extensive scientific research, and we have identified 10 specific probiotic strains having an effect on allergy problems. It is a diversified formula with Bifidobacterium, Lactobacillus, Streptococcus, and Bacillus. Our formula is enriched with innovative ingredients such as human milk oligosaccharide, a sugar from human breast milk which has a prebiotic role and therefore will boost the growth of intestinal flora and will also prevent allergic reactions. We have also added 3 innovative nutraceuticals such as quercetin from the Sophora japonica plant, selenium, a trace element, and vitamin D3. Our Bellevi Skinosal is also based on the innovative and patented concept of symbioceutical, where for better efficiency, we combine probiotics and prebiotics, also called symbiotics because they work in synergy, with nutraceuticals or natural active ingredients. This combination of symbiotic and nutraceutical provides a dual action. Local action at the intestinal level thanks to symbiotics and global and systemic action thanks to nutraceuticals. The selection of ingredients used in the formulation of Skinosal was made on the basis of multiple clinical studies. Thus, the 10 specific strains of probiotics selected are well documented to support intestinal health and reduce inflammatory reactions relating to allergies, for example, by working on the Th1-Th2 ratio. For proof, in a systematic review and a meta-analysis of probiotics in the treatment of allergic rhinitis, carried out and published by EN in 2022, and including the results of 30 randomized clinical studies, including more than 2,700 patients. The authors concluded that the quality of life and symptoms of patients with allergic rhinitis had significantly improved in the probiotic group. Likewise, in a systematic review carried out by Weber and colleagues in 2023, analyzing the clinical effectiveness of food supplements in atopic dermatitis, and including 18 randomized clinical studies, including more than 880 patients, the authors come to the conclusion that probiotics have shown evidence in the effectiveness and safety through the various clinical studies. The choice of ingredients also turned to a sugar from human breast milk, HMO, or human milk oligosaccharide. This sugar has several mechanisms of action, like an antimicrobial action by mimicking lectins and preventing hay pathogens from attaching to the intestinal wall. It also has a role as a prebiotic, which will boost the growth of other probiotics. It will reduce intestinal permeability through the production of short-chain fatty acids. It's involved in T cells by restoring the balance between Th1 and Th2 cytokines. Quercetin, which comes from the Sophora japonica plant and has specific actions at the inflammatory and allergic level thanks to several mechanisms of action including: the first is the increase in the production of Th1, the reduction in Th2 production, thus rebalancing the Th1/Th2 ratio. There is an action of reduction of interleukins, including interleukin 4. There is an inhibition of asthmatic reactions. Finally, we completed our formulation with selenium and vitamin D3. Selenium is an essential trace element, an antioxidant that will reduce inflammation by blocking certain pro-inflammatory proteins, and it will also reduce the level of CRP, which is a well-known inflammatory marker. Vitamin D3 plays a vital role in regulating inflammation by helping to maintain a healthy immune balance. Here we would like to present to you the first results of a preclinical study on Skinosal. We make it a point of honor at Bellevue to provide products that are safe and effective. This is why we launch clinical or preclinical studies as soon as possible to demonstrate the safety and effectiveness of our products. In the context of Skinosal, we have launched an in vivo study evaluating the effectiveness of preventing pollen allergy in allergic mice treated and untreated with Skinosal. The first results are very encouraging, and we can see that there is a lower expression of IgE, the immunoglobulins responsible for allergy, in allergic mice treated with Skinosal during 2 weeks, compared to untreated allergic mice. This reduction in IgE expression is minus 60%. We are continuing our research to confirm these results. In summary, we know that the promotion of probiotics to doctors can be complicated, especially when the scientific evidence for their effectiveness is limited, but in the case of Skinosal, here we have developed a food supplement to prevent and reduce the effects of allergies, which includes an innovative formulation including probiotic, and nutraceutical, with well-researched ingredients and tested in clinical studies, with known and well-described mechanisms of action, with safe and natural ingredients that have been validated by the Ministries of Health and preclinical evidence proving the effectiveness Skinosal should be used for prevention, and for a 3-month course with 1 capsule per day. Here's a quick overview of the marketing tools. We have some for resellers, scientists, and B2C. Our new product Skinosal is a real paradigm shift by acting on the root cause rather than the symptoms. Thank you for your attention. Do not hesitate to contact us if you have any question.